Today we've organised this community event in Mount Garnet. So it's actually to bring community in so that they can meet with disaster assistance organisations. So it's sharing information, it's getting aware of the agencies, getting contact details, knowing where to go to for different circumstances. Mount Garnet, Inner Hot Springs and Silver Valley are small rural communities or villages, if you like, and they're on the southwest corner of the Tablelands Regional Council footprint. It's dry country, a lot of eucalypt, savanna type country. They are lovely communities. Quite a few people live out here, and they live out here because they want to experience that life in the country. It's certainly been clear to Council in the last 4 or 5 years that disaster events have greater intensity and they're more frequent. So the risk is actually very real. And in 2023, there were homes that were lost at Silver Valley and Inner Hot Springs.
The day we went to Mount Garnet, we were going to fight a grass fire, and by the time we arrived, 40 minutes later from the call, we were defending a township.
The grass and the bushland actually comes right up to the back fence of most houses out here.
We had minutes to just take whatever values we had and get out. It's a pretty scary feeling when you've got to make a decision what to take and just what to get left behind.
The wind was up, it was in the heat of the day. We were in defence. We were just defending infrastructure. There was no hope of attacking that fire and extinguishing it.
The fire come in over the hill there, they evacuated the school, the kids all ended up over here. A big number of helicopters pulling water out of the town swamp in rotation. That saved the line of houses down the main street.
We can't always guarantee that there will be an emergency service to respond.
Another reason for everyone to be proactive and have their ducks in a row come fire season, because you might not be home when the fire hits. Any sort of defence that you can put around your property is an asset.
Recent years there's been a couple of close calls into town regarding bushfires. The community was a little bit sort of blasé about it to start with, but since these events have happened, they're starting to become more and more resilient.
We probably don't get cyclone effect that much. We can get some very strong whirly winds. That's what we call here windstorms. And I've seen big box trees, probably 1 metre in diameter, just get screwed off. Flooding's a big thing.
And it's really important that the community be ready, understand their risk and be prepared. Have a plan that you can look after the people that are most important to you, and also look after your property, so maintain your property as best you can to make sure it can weather that storm or be as secure as it possibly can be against threats like bushfire, flood or cyclone.
Another really good thing to do is have a house number prominent on your front fence so emergency services can locate you. That would really be helpful.
A big thing that we come across, some properties we can't even access because of the width of their gates, make the gate wide enough for a fire truck.
So the State Emergency Service operate a fleet of drones. They are fantastic tools to assist the fireys who are out on the ground trying to manage a fire. We can come out, particularly at night time, monitor for hot spots in case there's any flare-ups. A key thing to remember with the drones operated by SES, and in some cases by the fire department as well, is they are purely there to assist with the fire or flood or storm response. That is our only focus. We're not there to look at anyone's property, to check on anything else at all. It is purely there to protect your property and protect your lives.
Quite often in a large emergency, your neighbour could be your first responder.
It was a good learning curve for every one of us, and especially to meet and greet with people that are volunteers who take their time out, look after the community. SES, the fire brigade, even the police and the ambulance was here. When a lot of people turned up from both communities, from here, out west, back to Ravenshoe, turned up here today in a hot spring, Battle Creek. So yeah, they should be very proud of themselves today for this day.
We are a very small community, we need to look out for each other, and I'm encouraging everybody to come and join the SES. Not everybody needs to be big and strong and powerful. We all have certain skills that we can utilise. We meet once a fortnight just to make sure that we maintain our skills and participate in community events like this to raise awareness, and hopefully we'll get some more people, because one day it might be you or your family that is in need. We love living out here. We have our own little slice of paradise. If one place is not prepared, it puts the rest of the community at risk. As we saw last year, we nearly lost the whole town and it was devastating.
So days like this are important because it sort of encourages the community to come in and actually see what we do and maybe volunteer or lend a hand, or, you know, because we're always short-handed out here.
Just a reminder to everyone, if you have an impending fire or later in the year flood or storm issue that is life-threatening, any life-threatening issue at all, it is 000. Make sure you ring 000. Non-urgent flood like sandbags, or if it's a post-cyclone event you need some chainsaw assistance, 132 500 is the number to get the State Emergency Service. But there is also the SES Assistance app, which allows you to put all your own details in without waiting and take photos of your issue, so that the teams who are coming to help you can already see what your problem is.
What we want to show you in the next couple of videos, the first one's about maintenance, how just 1 or 2 days a year can really help your house survive natural hazards, and another video on how to prepare if you do find yourself caught in a hazard. We're looking at bushfire, floods, cyclone. So any of those hazards, these videos are designed to help you both get ready, stay ready, and be able to respond if you're ever caught in any of those natural hazards. If you are looking at a new build or a large renovation, there's some terrific advice from the Queensland Reconstruction Authority.